Hey everybody, how's it going? So today I'm going to unbox and review the new MAINGEAR Forma R gaming chair. As you can see, I already have a gaming chair here. I spend about 30 to 40 hours a week live on Twitch in this chair, and it has not let me down yet. This is a level gaming chair. It's got the pillow, it's got the backrest here. You see a LEVL level. It's comfortable, it reclines, it's got adjustable height, adjustable armrests. Definitely no complaints, hasn't let me down. But I'm a big MAINGEAR fan. I've got a MAINGEAR PC over here. They support my streams pretty well. They've given me some shirts to give away. They gave me this sweet hat. Awesome company, definitely check them out. They do custom computers, PCs, laptops. They now have gaming chairs. They have a loan, or not a loan program, like a rental program, so to speak, or a lease program. You can get the computer. It's called the Edge. Pay a monthly fee and upgrade every couple of years to the latest and greatest. Check it out for sure if you haven't already. So over here we have the MAINGEAR Forma R gaming seat. This just came out this month. I have not opened it yet. I've been super excited for this. I ordered it the day they announced its release. I got it in Aspin white. Let's back this up. Here we go. They offer these, they have a GT as well. They have the Forma R in solid black. The GT's for, it's got a wider base for larger people. We got, let's see, looks like we got some MAINGEAR instructions here, pretty thorough. I was told this would take about 15 minutes to set up. We shall see. Alright, so far the packaging is great. Got everything wrapped up real nice. There we go. It's, got your MAINGEAR plastics, MAINGEAR logo, Aspin white. Hope I don't ever spill anything on this thing. I was informed this comes with a 5-year warranty for mechanical issues. Your casters, your moving parts, anything that is basically not normal wear and tear or abuse. Here is the MAINGEAR lower back cushion. This thing is super comfortable. Let's see this fabric here. Look at that. Oh yeah, that is already a major improvement from the chair that I've already got. I am super excited for this. We have here the chair base. Let's see, it's MAINGEAR branded, as you can see. The traditional red color. Alright, we got a nice chrome mirrored finish. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Let's see what else we got in here. We got an accessories box. I guess this is where I'm going to find all my loose parts. Screws, nuts, bolts, etc. We've got our head cushion here. Alright, also super comfortable. Look at that. Oh my god. I cannot wait till my neck is resting on this thing. And we've got the base. Alright. There we go. Put this down over here. I have made quite the mess of this room. Alright, let's see. So, got a good angle over here. What do you say we actually read the directions here? So it looks like we have an inventory of the contents that we should see in the box here. Looks like they want assembly to start with the casters. So let's rip open this accessories box. Oh boy. This is pretty interesting. Let's see here. We've got some gloves here. I guess I don't know if this is included in the GT or the black version of the Forma R, but I'm going to assume this is to make sure that I don't get any kind of grease or grime or anything on the white finish here, the Aspin white. That's pretty. It's pretty impressive. I don't think I've ever received white gloves with anything that I've had to assemble. That would be a suggestion. You know, you should wear gloves. Maybe some rubber gloves with some paint or something. But did not expect that. That is just going to show how far the guys over at MAINGEAR go when they give out these products. You know that a lot of the stuff has a pretty hefty price tag on it, but you get what you pay for. They take a lot of pride in everything that they sell over there, and this is just an example right here. Like come on, all the way down to the gloves. The accessory box was branded. Look at that. I mean, this could have just been a regular old brown cardboard box, but the extra mile with every detail. Close those up. Okay. So, what we got? We got 5 casters here. We got Allen key, Phillips tip, 2 bolts, 3 bolts. All right. And I guess I should put these gloves on. I don't know if it ever says in the instructions anywhere, but we're gonna wear them. They're a little small for my hand. Yeah. So if you've got large hands, these gloves, they're not flawless, but awesome. Still awesome nonetheless. Alright, let's get this caster. Step 1. Insert casters into caster base. Alright. Let's try not to break anything on day 1 here. Go. Okay, that was easy so far. Let's see what's next. Insert hydraulic cylinder. Is that it? Okay. Insert telescoping cover, or install telescope cover. Okay. Alright, so that's it for the base. That's pretty easy. Alright, next step, it looks like we are on to the back. Alright, put these guys over here. I think this is more or less where the gloves will come in handy. Hopefully they're pretty absorbent. I did get just a little bit of grease here, so if I were to recommend this to anybody, I would say let's mess with the wheels and the casters before putting the gloves on, so that the gloves are in tip-top shape when it comes to handling the white, the back gear. Although they do seem to be pretty absorbent, so I'm going to try my luck. Look at that. Plastic is branded MAINGEAR. It's just everything, top notch. Alright, let's see. What do we got? It says remove the pre-assembled bolts and washers. Alright, we can do that. Now it does not specify that you should be doing this to both sides. However, assuming that there are bolts on the other side, I would go ahead and say it is safe to assume you should remove them from both sides, because we're probably going to be putting this right onto the base after this. So yes, as you can see, we have 2 more screws. They're loosely assembled. You probably wouldn't even need the Allen key. I probably could have just pulled these right out with my fingers. There we go. Alright, let's set this Allen key aside here. Let's get this guy out. Alright, now, remove protective foam from covers from the brackets of the seat base. Okay, so that's down here. We're gonna go put this guy up here. Bring the seat base up. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this this plastic on here. This is the protective foam. All right, that they're speaking of. Okay, now that the foam is removed, we're going to position the backrest carefully between the brackets. Insert and tighten all 4 bolts, 2 at each side. That seems pretty straightforward. I probably could have figured that out on my own. But you never know what they're going to throw at you. You know, you assemble something thinking, I'm not going to read the directions. I know what I'm doing. This is easy. And then you realize that you may have screwed something in 1 step early, and you got to take it all apart to get to something. That's happened to me on numerous occasions. Various items. So we're just going to finger tighten that and get the other ones in. Just to kind of get everything all stable before we tighten it up. Alright. Let's see. Gonna go around and I'm gonna do these like a tire pattern. I think I'm just gonna gently screw this in, go to the other side, come back, go to the other side again, make sure everything kind of goes in perfectly aligned. Don't want to risk messing anything up. So these chairs retail at I believe it was $349.99 if I'm not mistaken. Come with a reasonably hefty shipping cost. It's not a light chair. I suggest 2 people if you're carrying it up a flight of stairs. I mean, I'm not a big guy, so I carried it up with just a little bit of trouble, mostly due to the size of the box, more than the weight itself. If I had to make one suggestion, MAINGEAR, maybe put some handles in the side of the box, cut some handle holes in there to make it easier to grab the box. I was considering slicing the side of the box open myself, but there's a nice big picture of no razor blades, no knives on the side there. They don't want you to accidentally cut into the side of the chair. But yeah, there's no type of handles or holes in the box whatsoever. So I snugged up the other side there. I'm snugging these guys up. Now it's going to be my luck. This thing's going to come back and say, you know, don't tighten this up. I probably should have read ahead a little bit. General rule of thumb is read the directions all the way through before you start. But step 1 did not say read the directions all the way through before you start, so I did not do so. Alright. Install the side covers. Alright, that's the obvious next step. No, this doesn't say, oh, this does say left or right. Okay, so there's a nice little L imprinted right in here. So I don't know if it's not focusing on that. There you go, you can see it a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and put that on the left side. Okay, so looks like this here is going to tuck slightly behind the plastics that are already there. And then we're going to use this here, Allen screw. Get that nice and lined up there. Can't imagine this would really have to be all that tight, so I'm just going to get it all the way through until it stops, and then give it a little crank there. That should be sufficient. I don't have a lot of light on this side, so I'm kind of winging it over here as far as lining it up goes. There we go. Alright. Got that nice and snug. Alright, so we've got one bolt left. Can't imagine the rest of this is going to be too complicated, right? What's it say? It says here, now flip the chair over facing down, then remove the 4 pre-mounted bolts from the underside with the washers. Alright, that sounds pretty easy. I have a lot of room left in here. This box is pretty big. So we're going to tilt you back. I think it's time we can pull this plastic off now. So these are coming out reasonably easily with just my fingers, but with the gloves on, whenever they catch a snag, it does make it just a little harder. I'm gonna put that guy over here. It looks like the length of the base screws are just a hair shorter than the length of the other screws, so I'm not sure if that extra one there is a spare or we're gonna need that at some point, but we don't want to get them mixed up and accidentally drive that longer screw in here. Risk damaging any of the components underneath here. Okay, so we've removed our 4 screws. These steps are like pretty dummy proof here. They break it down pretty well for you. I mean, the entirety of step 7 is remove 4 bolts. I mean, the entirety of step 3 is to slide a cover on. So you really can't mess this up if you follow these instructions through. I mean, you could probably figure it out pretty easily without reading the instructions as well, but something this clean and clear cut, I suggest just going through it step by step. Alright, place the control unit straight and tighten the bolts. Make sure the front arrow is pointing to the front of the chair and place the hole to mount the hydraulic lift cylinder facing the back of the seat where the backrest is installed. Alright, so you can see right here it does say front right there with an arrow. So I presume that they're going to want me to make that face the front of the chair. I would say probably like so. Does it seem reasonable? Right? Okay, this part may be probably not that difficult, but the most difficult part of the entire project here. Just due to the weight, this part is, I mean, it's not like super heavy, but it's definitely got some weight to it. So at this particular stage of the game, the gloves are making this just a tad bit difficult. I'm not personally a glove fan in general, so it's a little bit out of my comfort zone here. But that went, as you can see, pretty easily. Okay, so I didn't quite crank them down. I'm just kind of going around and getting them all snug, and then I'll do the standard cross pattern. I want the weight of it to fall down on the top of the screws there, so it's evenly set back, if that makes any sense. And then I'll go ahead and get these all just a touch to the point where the lock washers start to crush. And again, this isn't in the directions at all. This is just kind of a standard for me. Kind of go diagonally with everything, like putting a tire on your car. Right before the lock washer is about to crush, that's when you know it's about to get tight. Go around and crank them all down. I can't imagine these have to be too tight. I mean, how much abuse is a gaming chair really taking, you know? Alright. Now, Insert top of hydraulic lift cylinder into mounting hole on the control unit and turn the chair over in the upright position. Alright, so that's it. Now we get our base, so I'll slide this to the edge over here. Alright, we get our base over here. Slide that bad boy in. Now, I presume they're assuming that I did this on the floor, which I did not do. Just for the ease of overall install and video. Alright, so we have us here a Aspin white MAINGEAR Forma R gaming chair. Branded very well. Alright, let's back that bad boy up a bit. Let's go ahead and get this headrest on here. Alright. This doesn't really have an identifiable top or bottom, but I'm going to assume that the larger portion is going to go a little lower. Okay, there you have it. A fully assembled MAINGEAR Forma R gaming chair. Alright. Okay, wow. Woo! I think I could spend my 30 to 40 hours of stream time in this bad boy. Not to mention the time I spend. Wow, they have forward back adjustments on the armrest here, as well as your height adjustments. Okay, I like that. To tweak and fine tune that, obviously, per user. Now let's see, we got. I should read the directions here. It says seat adjustment height is apparently, well, the picture actually does not match the design of the base here. Everything else looks pretty flawless, but the seat height adjustment lever is showing as a lever that you would see traditionally in a on a chair that sticks out the side. So either I messed something up, or there's supposed to be. I'm a little confused. All right, I'm not gonna lie. That's a little disheartening. Tilt and lock lever on the opposite side of chair. Twist down to lock the desired angle. Okay, so lever up to lift to disengage to. Okay, I'm a little confused, guys. All right, so the reclining portion, that's pretty straightforward. Oh wow, woo! Okay, so this bad boy really reclines, guys. All right, it's got a little bit of a rocking feature. I'm over here smacking the hell out of whatever's back there. All right, so I can't say that I'm the most comfortable in the fully reclined position. However, I can say that this headrest is extremely comfortable, and the back support is very comfortable. It's contoured. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened. Camera cut out. I was testing the reclining portion of the chair. I did figure out the hydraulics, the up and down. We've got the armrests, up and down, back and forth. They got some twisting motion. You can't really see that right there. Twisting. Got a pretty good rotation there. Back, forth, forth, back, up, down. We did establish that the chair down here has a lock for the, let's see, this twists left and right, and that locks the tilt for the chair itself. There is a tensioner for the recline. Then the other lever over here, we tilt it up and the chair goes down or up, obviously depending on the weight that you have pushed in there. Yeah, overall, great comfortable chair. Definitely think it's worth every penny if you're in the market for a new chair, especially if you're sitting on like a wooden kitchen chair. I got a friend of mine that I game with on a regular basis always complaining that his ass hurts because he is sitting on a wooden chair. So this would be a great investment by all means. If the money is acceptable for you, I highly suggest that you visit MAINGEAR.com and inquire about their new Forma line. And again, if you're larger, they have the GT It's got really nice stitching and everything. It's really luxurious looking. Elegant, I think, is how they put it on the website. So be sure to view all 3 options and make a really good choice for yourself. I personally am a big fan of the white. I was a little concerned about the getting dirty thing. My old chair, I had some kids over one day. My son was playing. I don't know if you can really see it or not, but there's some black mark here, and they took a Sharpie to it. So I'm really hoping that this does not happen with the new Aspin white chair. That would suck royally. But I don't know, I have high hopes. I mean, I wear sweatpants, I change before my streams and stuff like that. I don't really have a reason to be concerned. I gotta try to avoid eating. I have a bad habit of eating at my computer. But yeah, otherwise, you guys have a wonderful day. Hopefully you'll pop in and visit the stream sometime. Ask me in a couple of days how I like it, and I can give you a more accurate I guess analysis of how it works after 40 hours a week streaming in it, or 8-hour sessions sitting in it. I do my homework from this chair, I do all my streaming from this chair, video editing, everything that I do is going to be done from this chair. So in about a week's time I will have a much better idea of exactly how wonderful this chair is. Have a good one.